Welcome back to Law Talk Moments. I'm attorney Rob Caprera, and today I'm continuing in my task of trying to make the complex simple in the law of probate. In our previous programs of this probate series, we've addressed the fundamental question, is a will necessary? Although a will is not necessary for every situation, I believe, for various reasons, we've come to the easy conclusion that every person should strongly consider putting a will in place for themselves. Today, we are going to explore the topic further by considering what a will covers and what it doesn't cover. Simply, a will speaks to and controls only assets that a person owns at the instant of their death. We call these assets probate assets. Probate assets are the only assets that the probate court concerns itself with in the probate process. This is a very important point to understand. If you get this nuance, you'll be well on your way to understanding why we need this probate process and why we need to do good pre-death estate planning to pass assets from decedent to the beneficiaries as cheaply and efficiently as possible. There are three main things that a decedent doesn't technically own and which are not considered probate assets and which a will does not control. The first is life insurance. Though the decedent may have been the owner of the life insurance policy, the decedent does not own the death benefit. That death benefit is directed to the designated beneficiary by a designation of beneficiary form, not by the will. The designated beneficiary claims the death benefit through contract law, not through probate process, because the decedent is not considered the owner of the death benefit. The second are assets held in trust. In that situation, the trustee is considered the owner of the assets of the trust. We often refer to it as the corpus. Though the decedent may have benefited by the trust during his or her life, the decedent is not considered the owner of the assets in the trust, and therefore, these assets aren't part of the probate process. The third is jointly held property. This is very common with married couples who hold their homes, bank accounts, cars, and investment accounts in joint names. Technically, during their lives, they are each considered to be 100% owner of that joint asset. The interesting feature of joint ownership is that at the instant of death, the decedent's 100% interest in that joint asset is transformed into a 0% interest, and the survivor continues to own the 100% of that asset. This is how survivorship works. Probate assets are determined at the instant of death. At that instant, the decedent's interest in any jointly held property is 0. The decedent does not own anything in trust, and the decedent does not own any death benefits from life insurance policies because those are collectible by the designated beneficiaries only under the policy. So the decedent's probate estate only includes those assets that the decedent owns at the instant of death. And as I noted previously, these are the only assets that the will covers and controls and can speak about. With this understood, I trust you will agree that estate planning does not only involve the drafting and signing of a will, but it necessitates the understanding and coordination of potentially all of these described ways of passing assets to your loved ones when you die. You don't get a second chance to do your estate planning after you die. I think that's obvious. So the greatest encouragement that I can give to you is to make an appointment with an experienced estate planning attorney and iron out every bump and every wrinkle in your estate plan while you still have the chance. Yes, this is a very important topic, and I'll keep sharing with you further insights in my upcoming programs because it is my genuine desire to help you navigate well in this area of the law and to make the complex simple for you. So we invite you to continue to join us here at Law Talk Moments. We are committed to promoting the noble practice of law and making this law understandable and usable by you. Take care and see you soon.